Hello, and welcome to KMVC News. I'm Erica Moreno. As KMVC reported earlier this month, Missouri Valley College started a new program called Thor's Pantry to help students with what is being called food insecurity. The Valley isn't a stranger to helping people regarding food. Missouri Valley has tackled the problem for several years in an effort that is off campus. KMVC's Scott Beasley reports on the impact Valley students are making in the Marshall community.
1, 2, 3.
The Missouri Valley College athletic programs teamed up with the nonprofit Leadership Alliance to work Feed the Funnel, helping people with food insecurities.
So I'm always wanting to find ways to bring projects, community service projects back to the college. And so we done a Feed the Funnel event last year and had community members, and we partnered with the Nonprofit Leadership Alliance. And so we had a lot of community members and just doing some community awareness for food insecurity. And at that time we just thought this is a good event and for the students to be involved in, to be able to give back to the community. So we partnered again with NLA, and they contacted the athletes and decided that this is what we would do this year.
We just have an overall goal as an organization. We try and, this year I think our goal is 15 million meals. So it's just a goal every year that we try and strive to. Most of the time we hit it.
May says the ultimate goal is to help people with food insecurities, and if they reach a new goal every year, it's even better.
I packaged the meals with some of our teammates as fast as we could. That was the goal, is 20,000, and we hit it pretty quickly, I think.
The students that worked filled the funnel for Missouri Valley College, filled 20,000 bags worth of food. Scott Beasley, KMVC News.
The city ran the Fill the Funnel campaign a year ago. This is the first time Missouri Valley students have run the report. Not only do supermarkets and restaurants waste a ton of food, but every consumer wastes a lot more. Food waste is a big problem in the United States and other countries. KMVC's Ruya Sakamoto reports on the impact of food waste on Missouri Valley College.
In the United States, up to 40% of food that is produced every year goes wasted. That is 400 pounds of wasted food per American per year. Missouri Valley College dining hall is no exception.
Food waste for us would be basically after the meal's over, food that's already been cooked, that there's no way we can repurpose it. Whenever we throw any piece of food in the trash, that's money to us. You know, if you're at the Mongolian Grill and you order a plate of food, we fix that food, and then you don't come to pick it up, it's a horrible waste. Why would we ever bother to do that?
Waltman says 200 pounds of food goes wasted per meal on average. He wants everybody to take the right amount of food they actually need.
Well, I guess the best plan would be to eat as you go. And, you know, start out with a little bit. If you need more, go back. If you need more, go back. It's personal responsibility on each student, on all of us, when we eat in here or anywhere, to not waste food. When you walk through that door, it's not just client and service provider. We're all kind of in this together. So we all better start minding our stuff and taking care of it, because it's not infinite.
The amount of food that goes to garbage can is determined by the people who go to the dining hall. Minimization of the food waste depends on them. Ruya Sakamoto, KMVC News.
Missouri Valley Dining Services keeps records of how much food they provide every week. Those reports include things like sports, schedules, whether they are home or away, and what time of the year it is. Missouri Valley College strategic communication students were also getting involved in the community by hosting a Fill the Truck campaign for the animal shelter on September 28th. KMVC's Crystal Adams reports on the event that's getting bigger every year.
Fill the Truck is an annual Missouri Valley College public relations fundraiser at Walmart held for the Marshall Animal Shelter to acquire pet supplies for animals in need.
We started about 5 years ago So we think this is the 5th annual one, and basically we bring a truck up here, tell people what we need, and they, as you can see over from my right here, they fill the truck up with dog food, cat food, all kinds of other things.
This fundraiser is also a learning experience for public relations students.
We originally got inspired to host this event actually through our public relations class, and a lot of students are also involved with the Marshall Animal Shelter. Who doesn't love animals? And it kind of gives us an opportunity to use what we learned in class and basically help someone out in the process.
The fundraiser usually gathers enough donations to help stretch pet food supplies.
And sometimes we can get enough food to last them through the winter. That makes you feel good because, you know, we got dogs and cats and people neglect them.
In the future, the Public Relations Department wants to be able to carry on the annual fundraiser.
I hope the next person who replaces me will continue it one way or another, as long as the kids are interested. I mean, we've done it every year and it's been a success every year.
The Fill the Truck fundraiser raises at least $200 in donations alone every year to help compensate for supplies that may not get largely donated, like paper towels. That way, the animal shelter can just go purchase them. Crystal Adams, KMVC News.
For several years, Missouri Valley College has been offering its students majoring in education an opportunity to earn their master's degree through a Master of Arts in Community Counseling. This fall, there will be another program joining that as an education majors can now also further their education through a Master of Arts in Educational Administration. KMVC's Nick Fields has a story about what this new opportunity for education majors entails.
This year, Dean of Education Earl Wellborn and the other members of Missouri Valley College's Education Department have added their second master's degree program for their students to apply for.
It's a Master of Arts degree in Educational Administration where we provide classes to interested individuals, a lot of graduate assistants and a lot of local teachers to train to become either a better leader, but officially to become a school principal.
Wellborn says the program is very thorough in the information it teaches its students, and that participating in the course would be beneficial for any education majors who want to grow their career further than just teaching.
We talk about leadership in general, and in particular things like school law, school supervision, how to develop a school facility, the kind of things that also help people that want to be at the graduate level, which such as a school like Missouri Valley College, or they want to be a coach at a college like this.
Wellborn also says that once students finish the 2-year program, they will be very well prepared for their career options.
When you finish the program, you'll have your 2 years experience, pass your test. You can be a principal as easily as early as 2 years down the road.
The requirements needed to be accepted into the program are a Bachelor of Science or Arts degree and a 3.0 GPA. Nick Fields, KMVC News.
More information about the new master's program is available through Earl Wellborn at wellborn@moval.edu. The Missouri Valley College Debate and Forensics team traveled to Topeka, Kansas to compete in the Lincoln Douglas debate. One Viking in particular has made history with his results, and KMVC's Anna Babiak explains how.
Rapid, far-reaching, and unprecedented changes in all aspects of society.
Ethan Hofer Cassiani finished the Lincoln Douglas debate at Washburn University with 3 wins and 1 loss. This record allows him to advance in competition, which means he is now qualified for the National Forensics Association's national tournament.
We're just going to try to do the best that we can, and hopefully we can bring more people to nationals this year than we did last year and have more people joining the team and just more success overall.
The forensics part of this team is similar to debating, but Coach David Bowers explains how it takes a bit of a different approach to the art of debate.
The debate is like the active art of kind of argumentation, and forensics is, while it's still like argumentation, it's more presentation focused as opposed to argument focused.
Bowers says that Ethan will continue to grow and improve in this program. He also admires how hard this team works and collaborates in a positive way and visualizes many more wins in the future. Anna Babiak, KMVC News.
At this tournament, the debate team also won against students from the University of Nebraska, Washburn University, and Illinois College. The Missouri Valley Library celebrated Banned Books Week by allowing students to check out books that are on the banned books list. The books on this list vary from Charlotte's Web to Where's Waldo. These books are included on the banned list because schools boards are petitioned to remove the books from their curriculum and libraries. Books can be banned because of political and religious viewpoints, LGBTQIA+ content, or profane and sexual references. The theme of Banned Books Week is that words have power, and the censorship of banning books can take away this power. It's homecoming week on Missouri Valley College campus, and before hundreds of Viking alumni return to Marshall, Valley staff is hard at work at getting campus ready for all of the events. KMVC's Chardonnay Parker reports on MVC's 1969 Theme Festival of True Friends and Fun.
This year, the Student Affairs Department and Alumni Relations Department have worked closely and jointly on planning the 2019-2020 Homecoming Week and Weekend. As the celebration and festivities begin, planning and preparation are in full force. The theme this year is Peace, Love, and Vikings.
Planning homecoming, it's not just our office that is involved in the planning and preparation. It's the whole Valley campus. It's everyone from maintenance to grounds to president's office and even students. We have students helping us.
The homecoming festivities are enjoyed by students, friends, family, faculty, and lastly, alumni. The alumni department has worked and closely partnered with alumni from several different classes to create and put together a scheduled events for this upcoming homecoming weekend.
Homecoming means to me is coming together as a whole and celebrating all different types of traditions. Being an alumni myself, it's bringing all of our old friends back to our old stomping grounds.
Both the Student Affairs Office and the Alumni Relations Department say they would both like to give a huge thank you to everyone who had a helping hand in preparation for this special weekend. Chardonnay Parker, KMVC News.
Spirit Week kicked off for students, faculty, and staff on September 30th. The homecoming weekend events begin on September 4th with the women's and men's soccer games, followed by the alumni social and banquet. Missouri Valley's football game against William Penn kicks off at 2 on October 5th. The Missouri Valley student Michaela Rogers is from Imperial, Missouri. She's a small-town woman with big city dreams. She says theater and doing things in it is what fuels her to be happy. Michaela Rogers says that theater is something that she has always been interested in since she got involved in plays at her church at the age of 10, and then from there she started to get involved in plays in middle school and all through high school. Rogers says that it only seemed like the logical thing to go on to that path since she feels like it's one of the only things that drives her and it satisfies that place in her heart that she believes is very important to follow.
I feel like I was always very inspired by TV, and I know that physical theater and TV acting are very different things, but I knew that I enjoyed watching plays and TV and movies so much, and I thought that I wanted to be involved in something that could make other people feel that way.
This is what it's coming to. This is what it's coming to. We have to stand our ground. You want my gun?
I would describe her as a real generalist. I mean, she likes performing, but she also writes and she directs and she does technical work, both in the costume shop and in the scene shop. So she's a well-rounded theater practitioner. She's becoming a real strong overall theater person.
Rogers has worked on numerous amounts of musicals, plays, and various one-acts. With this being her senior year, she says that after she graduates, she will ideally like to act, but she wouldn't be opposed to working in a costume shop or backstage.
Have come to find out later, she couldn't use any gun that's pointed at.
Rosema says that Rogers is ambitious and very talented. Her performance in The Gun Show ran through September 28th. Next up for Rogers is her senior showcase in the spring. That's KMVC News for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Erica Moreno.